All right. Hey, everyone. So today I'm going to do a short video on the defense mechanism part of the factors impacting survival and reproduction. In a previous video, we talked about some of these like reproductive rates, ability to migrate, stuff like that. Um, so today I'm going to do a short, my part of the video is going to be short, talking about the defense mechanisms. I'm also going to include a few other videos from YouTube that are kind of cool, talking about different defense mechanisms that you can watch. Just sort of interesting uh, things that you might not have seen before. So um, defense mechanisms, as I'm sure you know, are things that animals or plants have about them that helps them survive from predators, from uh, just in competition with other organisms, stuff like that. So, um, some of the examples we have in the notes here uh, are poison as part of a body for frogs, uh, lizards shooting blood out of their eye. That's gonna be in one of the videos. Um, Camouflage in general, chameleons, stonefish, halibut. Halibut's one of the ones I was going to show you guys. Um, so here's some pictures of halibut. They're a flatfish. They'll lay on the bottom of the ocean, and their camouflage helps them in a couple of ways. One, it can help them hunt. In other words, that prey can't see them. But the other thing is it can help them hide as well. So here are some different, just some different images, and you can see like how well they blend in with the ground. And yes, their eyes are actually, both eyes are on one side of their body because they evolved to lay on the ground. So you can see how well they blend in with their surroundings. It's pretty amazing. Um, in some of the pictures, uh, it's super hard to see them. Here you can kind of see a void with all the other stuff, but this one's probably one of the best. That's really hard to see it. If you didn't know it was there, it'd be very difficult um, to see that through the camouflage. So uh, different types of camouflage, um, making them look like different things. Um, Needles, porcupines, bees, pufferfish have different types of spines or needles helping protect them. Um, Electrical charges like eels and then anemone, jellyfish, stuff along those lines. Mimicry, king snake, monarch butterfly. So I've got an image of uh, king snake here and a coral snake. A coral snake is highly, highly venomous. It's one of the most venomous um, snakes in I think it's found in North America, but one of the most venomous snakes. A scarlet king snake is non-venomous. Now, you might look at those and say, well, I can easily see the difference, but you remember, like we have sort of higher level thought processing. Like a lot of either predators and or prey, well, predators usually in this case, why they're so brightly colored to warn them off. They're just triggering on colors or certain combinations of colors and things. So you've got black and red and yellow, and even though we can tell that they're kind of different in coloring, like a lot of um, predators are just going to see the coloring of the red and the black and the yellow and stay away from it, not wanting to risk it being the very venomous coral snake. So that's called mimicry. That helps the king snake. Um, there was a saying that like I believe it was red on yellow can kill a fellow, and that's about this. Like the red band here is by the yellow. Like there's the yellow bands in between the red and the black, whereas here it's the black bands that are by the red. So red on yellow can kill a fellow. Um, but yeah, that's mimicry. Okay. Um, So another sort of defense mechanism. Plants have different ones. They'll have thorns. Thorns are to keep animals from preying on it, from eating it, right? Poisonous parts of plants. There are plants that are poisonous or will basically make animals sick if they feed on it. Um, another, uh, there are some plants that will change form with physical contact. So in Epcot, I went several over, gosh, I don't even know, probably over 15 years ago now, but they have this hydroponics place where they do all the stuff about growing plants with nutrients and water and trying to learn how to grow plants better in climates that aren't real beneficial to plant growth. But one of the things they had there was this really cool plant, and I've got a video of it. Um, well, I'll just let it play and kind of watch. So when the plant gets hit, when the leaves of the plant get hit or brushed, you can, I kind of missed it the first time, but when the leaves get brushed, they actually fold up. They literally will change form and fold up like this. So after a while, and I don't know, I wonder if it'll show me. I had a, I have a picture of it as well. Oh, here it is. So this is the plant after, um, after it's kind of been hit or brushed, and you can see the leaves fold up on it. So how does this help protect the plant? Well, two things. One, it makes the leaves harder to get and eat by like grazing animals. And two, it makes because it's got like these kind of woody stems, it makes the plant look a lot more unappetizing to grazing animals. It looks a lot like more like shrub and tough and not as good. So it it kind of makes it look not as appetizing, as well as folding up the leaves helps protect it. Now, after about 10, 15 minutes, the leaves will then slowly start to spread out again, uh, unless it gets hit or brushed or whatever. So that's an example of a plant defense mechanism that helps that. So um, just some different defense mechanisms. I'm going to put up like, I think like 3 videos or something, 2 short ones and one that's slightly longer. The one that's slightly longer has a few more examples, but just different examples of some kind of weird defense mechanisms. I think you guys will enjoy looking through them. But it should be enough to give you the idea of well, we know what defense mechanisms are, but also kind of the variety of them and there's hundreds and thousands of different ways of defense mechanisms that over the years that animals and plants have evolved to help survive and keep themselves alive. Okay?